All right, take whatever. This was a few takes. For some reason, Facebook wasn't allowing me to invite or to add on the guest. So, it was a lot of idle time just trying to figure that out. So I figured we'd just redo it so that there's no time wasted or at least, a buffer of a few minutes in between. But like I was mentioning in the last video, I've had the pleasure of, knowing this dude back from college. Used to be in the rec back at Sam Houston, hooping against each other, hooping along together, stuff like that. And over the years we stayed connected. Now we have the interest together of the stock market, working along, sharing information, sharing stock tips, sharing strategies, information in that realm, and you know been able to connect and collaborate with this man. This dude has a lot of great things that he's been working on, and I figure it would be crucial. I think it would be best to bring him on, have him, share his journey, share his ideas, share his information with you guys. And that's the whole point for these shows, to bring on the people that we've been able to connect with and allow them to connect with you guys, share their information with you guys, share their journey with you guys. Everybody's on their own little path, on their own journey, and everybody's story is going to be a lot different. How we get to where we're going is going to be different. And so just knowing the different spaces, knowing, understand how to work through the different adversities, whatever it may be. Everybody's journey is going to be different, and definitely this man's journey is going to be something special. And so with that being said, I want to bring him on, allow him to share his journey with you guys, share his information and his knowledge with you guys, and kind of share what he's trying to create and what he's working towards creating. So without further ado, let's see if this works this time. Big boy, let's see. Jason, are you there? Let's see, can you accept my invite this time? Can you, let's see. Big dog. It says you're watching, but it's not letting me. Bro, what is up with this Facebook today? It says I invited you, bro. If you could accept that, that'd be awesome. Try accepting it, or um, try sending me a request if you can. Let's see. Just can't join. Let me try. For some reason, Facebook is just not letting us win today, but it is what it is. Let's see. It says I invited you, bro, so it's just hopping on. You should just gotta accept the invite or something, or try to request to get on if you can. There it is. I think I see you. I think we're adding you now. Connect. There he is. Can you there,
What's
bro?
going on, Flip? Yes,
Hey, how you
sir.
doing, man? We got it.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Yes,
Man,
sir.
Facebook was not cooperating with us, man. Hopefully everything's working fine on your end. Can you hear me? Looks like your video got a little. Mm, Oh, it cut off. Are you there, bro? Let's see. I'm gonna try. Dude, what is up with it? Still okay. Let's try it again. What happened, bro? All right, let's try that again. I think this connection cut off.
Okay, I'm here. Okay. All right. All right. I'm here.
Let's get it,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Let's get
honestly,
it. Yeah, that.
yeah, I truly think that, like, okay, the thing is so crazy. Like, I was getting, like, all these pop. I'm like, so I'm like, the day that, what I'm saying, is all, I'm like, oh my, so, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, Flip. Let's get it.
Hey
How you
man,
doing?
it happens. It happens, right? You know, we can't be perfect in the process. Just sticking with it and getting it done. So I mean, you know all about that. And I wanna first and foremost, thank you for taking the time out of your day. Hopping on with us. A big thing that I'm encouraging through these lives is pushing the connections I've made through my journey along with the people that are here watching on Facebook or Instagram, whatever it may be, the people that I've connected with, and share that information, share their knowledge, share their journeys with the people, and allow them to kind of put themselves out there a little more, share their information, share whatever it is that they're working towards creating in this journey of their own. And so, you're up to something special, brother. And so I had to get you on here, man, and kind of pick your brain a little bit about, what you're working towards, your journey and what you're gonna, develop, over time. So, if you can real quick, man, just give us a little brief introduction on, Mr. Jason Manning.
Thank you, Flip. Well, first off, I just want to say thank you for having me here. I really appreciate, taking the time out of your day to have me here, to talk about some of the things that I'm working on. And just to go kind of off the bat, my background, I'm doing a dual degree with physics and mechanical engineering. And, I did a lot of internships in China, in Qingdao, China, East China. And the first internship I was working on was with the KB substations, 252 KB substations, and we worked on 3D modular design, 2D design, Chinese standard, Australian standard, and just started kind of formulating at a younger age, working with design and engineering, and I've just kind of always had that robust idea of wanting to kind of go out there and make something else of my own. So I worked on doing that with the KB substations for about 3 or 4 months. Then came back to the United States, so working on physics and engineering at the same time. Came in that steep road of like if I want to complete the dual degree or if I want to do straight physics, and kind of went that route, and now completing up at U of H and still looking to finish up at SAM, and just kind of going back with the whole thing, just doing the jobs and the internships and the connections. It led me into just wanting to build just different kind of engineering products, different kind of stocks and measurements. We're into that the whole way. I don't know if you want to go by each one and talk in depth, but I can just kind of list everything. I've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
yeah.
No, I mean, most definitely, kind of want to see more or less, the ins and the outs, but, kind of going back to, the internships, being out in China, you know, how did you fall into all that, and would you say, this is like truly a passion of yours, and how did that connect? How did that all just kind of just start rolling down, where you're headed?
Okay, nice. I like that. Honestly, I actually like getting, asked that a lot because honestly, it was honestly the one of the most craziest things I think I've ever done. Just going across the world, not knowing exactly what to be over there,
Yeah,
and what we kind of well how it connected was actually so I actually was in base with kind of recruiter and then talking with some engineers in China, and they were actually German, and the company Musica was founded by Germans, and they created a establishment with Chinese engineers, electrical, mechanical, sales, marketing, and actually the first internship that I actually had to get, I had to basically like beg slash knock for it. Like I actually went on their website and made a design of a 3D design. I was actually at my mom's house and made a 3D design and just sent it to them, and just kind of wrote a long description about why I wanted to do this position and what I wanted to learn about it. And didn't get a response for like a week or two, and then got a call saying that they wanted to fly over there. And I then found myself in Qingdao, China. And then when I got to China, I think the craziest thing was just, I'm coming off this plane, 13, 14 hours, and I'm in between Beijing and then Qingdao. I fly to the US to Beijing. I missed my flight to Beijing to Qingdao. And I'm just like, oh man, I'm just gonna go home, man. This
Shoot, shoot,
yeah,
shoot.
13 hours out there. I'm like, whew. So, but then no, I had, took it in and found my way of, not knowing how to communicate with anybody over there using the Google Translate. Then taking Chinese classes when I got to China. Trying to learn Mandarin as much as possible. Getting around the daily habit of eating. You don't have the McDonald's or the IHOPs or the Denny's anymore.
Yeah,
You have the
you
you
just
have
have to like deep dive into that whole culture, right?
the whole culture setting of just you're there and you just have to. I mean, you just have to take in the fact that you're a different identity. You're a different identity over there.
Yeah.
When you stay there for a while, and it's just amazing. Just communicating with everybody, eating like all these different foods. I actually one time when I was with my boss, we were eating hot pot, and this is a cultural traditional thing that they do, to where you have a pot and you put the food in there, different bits, and after a while, I was kind of asking them like, hey, what is this? And they were like, oh, it's a dessert kind of aspect. I was like, okay, this is gonna be new. And as they put it in there, it looked like guts, and I was like, man, golly, like what am I eating over here, man? And and then after a while, they were like, well, they were just like, think about it like this. It's something that things used to think, and I'm like, what could it possibly be? And they're like, oh, it's monkey brain. I was like, oh my
Monkey, bro.
gosh.
Chill, man. But hey, that kind of just like, just hearing that story, even just like going back to missing your flight, but you had that dream, you had that vision, what you were trying to accomplish, right? And you had to like deep dive in, and if you really want it, man, it's like you're gonna do what you got to do, right? And you had to totally learn a new country, new culture, new language, but you were out there trying to figure out what it is that you were truly passionate about, right? And actually putting in the time, putting in that extra effort, right? Because a lot of us just want it easy, right? And let me just get it all, put it on the platter for me, and I'll do what I got to do. But now you went out of your own way, man. Even just like creating that little, that product that you sent over to them, that letter,
Yeah.
that definitely speaks true volumes about you, man. And so obviously this whole engineering, the inventor side of things, truly probably most likely your main passion, right? So what is it that you would say that you really are trying to create, or trying to produce for your people, for all people, really?
Exactly. I mean, that's a good question. So, you know, I had realized that I wanted to kind of get into e-commerce, and I wanted to combine e-commerce with all the innovation ideas that I have. I have an innovation idea called the J-Jack. It'll be coming out a prototype in the next 2 or 3 months. It will be something very nice. I am talking to a lot of investors right now, CPAs, getting the kind of the whole 9 yards, and it'll. We can't really talk in depth about what it fully will do, but
Yeah.
in a couple of weeks or so, it will be something definitely amazing. And we're making this e-commerce based company. It's called J Logistics and Trade. And
Okay.
in J Logistics and Trade, it'll be all types of products, whether it's home goods, auto products, engineering products, whether it might be school supplies, clothing brands, shoe brands. It'll be like basically the whole 9 yards. But we were selling the products business to business, door to door, and online. And J Logistics and Trade is basically broken down into three components of product, service, and solution.
Mhm.
And that I just kind of built that idea because actually one of my first jobs was or first internships was actually door to door, and so that's kind of how I built that aspect. And what it does is it'll actually create more jobs for individuals of whoever want to do maybe just 1 or 2 days a week of just working, or maybe they want to work full time, or how they want to grow within the company. And so within going from J Logistics and Trade, we've started this organization chat Stock Tickers, and within Stock Tickers we basically teach you how to trade stocks within shares, options, cryptocurrency, the whole 9 yards. And this is just basically the baby step prototype of what kind
Yeah.
of we're building up and everything like that. And we've got our Discord, with everything kind of launching out on Monday, and we'll definitely be conversing on. Me and you have definitely talked about making some videos and stuff with stock tickers
Yeah.
and making that bang and go. And so I think that we have a great setting, and how this will help is basically with stock tickers, you're going to be able to invest in stock tickers directly because we will have e-commerce products that you can invest in through J Logistics and Trade. You can create a portfolio through J Logistics and Trade. You can have healthcare benefits, um, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
going to be something really, really nice. Really
Hey,
nice.
that's obviously that's something something different, right? Than just, the typical, stock groups, group chats, or, you're creating a way to implement your business and, kind of the hobby of going into the stock market, understanding the stock market, understanding the aspect of investing, and then putting that towards investing into the product, investing to the business, and allowing, you know, anybody really to get into the whole business aspect of it all, understanding how to grow their money and, their financials, and then obviously invest into a product that's going to change the game, right? So um, definitely you're up to something special, man, and that's the main purpose of it all, right? Is to continue moving forward, to continue staying motivated, staying, influenced, and then obviously building those connections because you yourself, how you're connecting with other investors, CPAs, to allow for your product to flourish and take it to the next level on with that. It definitely takes a lot more than just trying to create a product and then not doing anything behind it. You build a plan and you're taking immediate action towards it, right? And that's really uh, where the magic happens, right? Staying committed, staying, tunnel vision, right? Tunnel vision, full force, man. And so, you know, I don't want to take too much time, right? The last video we went a little too far,
Oh,
but hey,
I
uh,
definitely whatever you want to do. I'm all the time. Stuff like that.
hey, man, look, real quick though, obviously we talked your product, we talked your ideas, we talked about, your journey, how you got to China, where you're at now. Is there anything that you would speak about, motivation? What are some motivational tips or thoughts that you had that really helped you kind of elevate yourself, to where you're at right now?
Yes, I like that. Man, I will tell you that when you're about to give up or you want to give up, I would say look back on all the things that you had to give up to be where you're at, and then think about if you want to go back to that or not. And it's really decisions up to you. I would say to never stop pursuing your dream on what you want to do, no matter what anyone tells you, or what direction that you think you might have to go to. And I would say that there's some definitely tough pivotal points everywhere in the entrepreneurship realm, any kind of entrepreneurship goal you want to reach. And I would just say that always put God first. No matter what, always remember that because at the end of the day, when things go wrong, you gotta remember that you gotta set your main foundation. And I would just say like I love connecting with you and entrepreneurs and people that have the same mindset because I've gotten a lot of backlash, like especially with the simple fact people saying like, "Oh, this idea, I don't think it's gonna work," or actually, I was on the plane with this professor from University of Georgia Tech, and just talking with them and stuff like that about some of the ideas, because I'm actually looking to build. This is actually a crazy off-topic thing, but I'm actually looking to build my own space agency within India and the United States, and so I've been talking to a lot of computer programmers, engineers, kind of working, and I have this this idea. It's called dark matter hydraulics. Doing a lot of research on it and stuff like that, and you know with with just keep going, you know, when someone tells you it's not going to work, because you will definitely get there if you really truly believe, even
Yeah,
when even when you're crawling, or even when you know, even when you feel as though it's not going to work, it's going to work.
yeah, yeah, man, that's deep for real. Because man, I think just in general, whatever it is, whether it's something big or something small, you're gonna have those doubters that are gonna kind of tell you, nah, may or may not work. Even yourself may tell yourself it may or may not work, but having that ambition, that passion, that love for what you're actually creating, I think that's what truly allows for everybody to really continue moving forward and to get to where they need to get. I mean, that's deep, man, because really you gotta truly see where you're headed, and do you want to go back to that or not? Like, you want to go back to that where you once were, or do you
Right.
want to keep on progressing, and lose all that work that you already put in, right? So, it's definitely a process, and it takes time, but when you have that passion, when you have that, that true love for what you're doing, you're gonna do it. You're gonna get it done, man. So, props to you, man. Keep pushing, keep believing in your product, man, and keep creating, because it's gonna definitely help you and your product, and help push that onto to the people, right? Because what you're trying to create is nothing is it's not your typical, right? So it's gonna definitely take some deep passion, right? So props to you, man. Keep pushing, man, and you know uh, like I said, connecting with each other, connecting with others, and building that network platform. I think that's going to definitely help you out, and pushing your product, bringing investors in, because definitely that's one thing. Once the product is out, once you're already kind of like, all right, this is it. You're going to need those investors to come in and help you, push more, and definitely going to be one of those investors, man. Definitely going to be there to help push this product forward, um and that's kind of why we had to get you on here, Max. You definitely have some good ideas. You definitely have something special brewing up, and if there's any way that we could all help and get you going, and that's even better, right? So I want to once again thank you for hopping on, man. Is there anything, one last thing you want to kind of push or say before I let you go, man?
Well, hey, I would say, you know, if you want to connect with me on, you know, LinkedIn, or if you want to connect with me on any social medias, you can get with me or Felipe, whichever one you guys want to. And I would say thank you, Flip, for for having me on here. First off, you know, I really feel, you know, truly blessed for you, you know, to reach out to have me on here and to talk about all of these things. And you know, I look forward to connecting and growing with you more, and all the endeavors and business things and friendships and all those things and basketball, whatever it is, you know, we're
Yes,
building
sir.
more and grow. And I would say, hey, the Discord does launch on Monday tomorrow. It's May 3rd, so definitely look out for that. We're gonna have some videos. Definitely me gonna be chatting up about some stuff, so look into that.
Yeah, send me the link so I could add it to the post here, and that way, anybody who's trying to get interested in getting into the stock market, there's going to be a lot of game being just spit around that Discord chat. Information, strategies, you know, the ins and the outs. The good and the bad. 'Cause not everybody's perfect when it comes to the stock market. You could definitely make some good money, or you could lose some good money. But if you're surrounded with a group chat that's as informed, or been in this market for some time now, definitely I'd recommend everybody hook on. And I know I'm a part of it, so we're all there to help each other grow, pass our own information on, and allow for each other to kind of stack it up, and keep on growing, because this is a long term thing. So just even getting in that alone is where it's truly at, community of like-minded individuals, entrepreneurs, investors, traders, and so, we're gonna definitely push that out. So be on the lookout for that link. So it drops tomorrow. And so you said add you on LinkedIn, add you on Instagram. What is it, Jason Manning?
Yeah, you can add me on LinkedIn at J. It's you can just look me up JS Jason S. Manning Jr. Or you can add me on Instagram, J Manning Jr. _5. Um, I think the Twitter. I forgot the. I'm gonna look at
Yeah.
this. I'm gonna put it in here, but yeah, I'm gonna put the information in here, and
Drop that in the comments. That'd be great, man.
I'll definitely will type that in the comments. I'm gonna find
Yeah.
that. Um, yeah, but I'm sorry. Let's see. Uh, okay,
Let's see.
there, and then let's see. Yes, sir. And then yes, sir. And then the stock ticker. The stock ticker.
The Discord.
Yes, the stock ticker Discord. I gotta get the
You can
link.
drop that link. We'll add that, man. I mean, um, so I mean, once again, bro, I appreciate you hopping on. We're gonna need a part two for this, man.
That's
Definitely in the near future. Once things are a lot more clear, and we're moving a lot more further in this journey of yours. Definitely love to have you on for a part two, so that you're able to preach out a little more information or preach out a little more about the journey that you're on. And so, I mean, from there, man, we're gonna stay connected. We're gonna be reaching out and connecting once again, as always. But appreciate you coming on, man. Appreciate you sharing your story. Appreciate you sharing your journey, and especially connecting with my connections, with my network, and you're putting yourself out there, man. And not everybody is cool to do that, right? So appreciate you once again, man. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Keep killing it, man, and keep pushing forward. We'll be here to support, man, once again. And so, and, anything else, man?
man. Likewise, Flip. Now I just want to say thank you for the support. Thank you for just everything. And then I just can't wait to be connected and grow more in the future. Definitely got to do part two for sure. It's gonna be nice.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, I appreciate everybody watching this. Once again, thanks for everybody's support. Thanks for your views. Thanks for your likes, your comments, for sharing these videos. Definitely be on the lookout for more of these videos, for more like-minded individuals like Jason, entrepreneurs, businessmen, professionals, innovators. We're stirring it up, and we're definitely creating a generation of some special people for sure. And so everybody out there, chase your dreams, chase your heart, and chase, just chase it. Don't look back. Don't worry about the negativity. Keep on fueling up with that positive energy, fueling up your dreams, your passions. You're gonna do some special things, just like Jason. And so, I appreciate you once again, brother.
Yes, sir.
Hope everybody has a great Sunday. Stay in tune for the next. And we'll be here, man. Reach out if you ever need anything or you want to reach out to Manny himself. Things are in the comment below. But appreciate you, Jason. You keep killing it, man. We'll stay in touch.
Yes, sir, brother. Thank you. Peace.
Yes, sir. Take care.
You too.